Don't get robbed again. This night, when I go just ask me, are you okay? I just respect myself. Don't what this is.
Some of the trailers that we're passing on left here is the base camp for Dr. Odyssey, which is one of Ryan Murphy's newest shows.
Okay.
He did American Horror Story, Scream Queens. Dr. Odyssey also just premiered recently. It's a medical procedural on a cruise ship. Yeah, craft services. They have excellent craft services.
So private producers can come here and film their projects?
Yeah, we will rent out our stages and our space to anyone and everyone.
Okay.
Like Dr. Odyssey and Rookie are two huge productions that are here, but they're owned by ABC, which is owned by Disney.
Okay.
So you do not have to be Paramount to use our space. And then we will film some of our own Paramount productions at Warner Brothers Lots or at Universal if they just have a better space available or if it's a better price. If we want to film a Paramount production on our lot, we still have to pay. We're kind of like paying ourselves, but it's still considered a part of the contract.
So if I want to use one of your spaces, like how much is it?
It depends on the size. For stage 8, that's one of our larger stages. That one would probably be $30,000 to $35,000 a week. But for our New York backlot, that's around $15,000 a week. And it definitely kind of depends on the production, how long you'll be here, what you need it for. You can also rent out. This is called the B-Tank. We can fill this with a little less than 1 million gallons of water. So it doesn't see a lot of use these days, but it's so expensive. It also uses so much water. It's not great for the environment. But we've done some reshoots for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever in there. We've done Adele's music video for her song I Drink Wine in that new parking lot. And then we have also done some
take drinks.
No drinks inside this one.
This is our archives. We're just going to park right around here. Just want to make sure your drink lasts for the entirety of the time. All right.
Trucker down. What did you wear a hoodie? I got all this stuff. Really? Well, what's that? Yes,
It's all about Paramount. All their branded
products.
The Godfather. That's all. I will do
Just created a story for us. Made in Nigeria.
Here we have Will Ben Susan. Will Ben Susan is SAGAFTRA General Counsel.
Chief Administrative Officer.
Chief Administrative Officer.
And,
here. Let me introduce him again. Here we have Mr. Will Ben Susan, who is Chief Administrator of the SAGAFTRA. SAGAFTRA is, of course, Screen Actors Guild of America, with a merger with AFTRA. AFTRA is American
Federation of Television
and Radio Artists. Such a merger, we need it in Nollywood so that we can actually know what we're pursuing. Because all of these contracts we're talking about in Nigeria, which makes either producers, independent producers, or big film studios ripping us off eternally needs to stop. It is from such knowledge that we can begin to advocate. First, the government needs to know what do we need as the film industry, because government seem not to know. It is a situation where if a Bobrisky has a problem, you see people in the National Assembly paying more attention to that, whereas we are being ripped off as an industry and nobody is doing anything. A multi-billionaire industry cannot just be only on papers talking about how many billions we are worth without creating the right framework to move the industry forward. Yes. So actors who came on this trip with me begins to understand where we are heading. One of my greatest problems is that we have too many ignorant members of the industry who do not know their left from their right. But with such trips, with such collaborations with SAGAFTRA, the knowledge will be enough for us to have a headway of where we are. Thank you, guys.
And make the industry sustainable.
So, what's the movement now?
All right, we're gonna hop back on the car. We're gonna head over to our coffee bean and gift shop. You can also see.
That's right. Can you just
Get video of entrances.
show me chemistry?
Do I have Rose here or who? Yeah, come in.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, look over here.
Oh, President, may I be the first to? I thought you were I love chocolate. Because I love chocolate.
So Rosie, you can take it back now. Thank you very much.
Historic lot here. Paramount considers itself the original Hollywood studio. We started back in 1912, which means we're 112 years old.
Yeah? I don't get my phone.
Got it.
I have it. Make I do video.
close up.
Like,
There we
so let me get her. Bleep, bleep. Okay. Can you look back, please? Hello, instructor. You don't even know. What's your name, please? Rose. Rose, okay. Yeah. Just say your name on my camera.
Rose is like, I need to see.
Just a little bit.
The driving process.
Safety first. Safety first. We're now.
I know. The way she was scared.
It's our role, Paramount Studios.
Yes.
Live and direct in Los Angeles.
Yes.
California.
Paramount Picture things, man. If you're not here, you're missing.
You're missing.
You're missing. Should I better say hi to your friends? Anna Maria. Hello.
Hello in LA.
Oh, look, just look at the views. See?
This one you come on, cheap.
No, I'm coming.
Okay. Oh, this is you.
Our very first stop today is Bronx Gate. It's our original entrance here at Paramount. It's been used in a lot of films and TV shows throughout the years. But first things first, we're going to get a big group photo of everybody in front of the gate here.
Okay. Okay.
We can drop this for now, right?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Because that's too many things.
They're mostly just for when we're on the cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
That's my thank you so much.
Hey, don't give me off and I don't know make I talk am now. See money. Brown, no collect am back. Now I don't do video for you. Who don't know Brown ended for Nollywood? Hey, all get them. See ego. Top director, AGN chairman, producer. Now you spray me up,
Producer.
Hey, chemistry.
Brownie.
Brown, no collect this. If I hear 10% on video, tell her. Brown, no collect this. Brown,
Don't talk, say that.
Brown, who don't know Brown ended for Nollywood? You Where you from? Where you come?
What did I buy chocolate?
She's acting.
Tell me,
I think you see.
tell me that's not
I think you see.
Kemi, the title of the film is Kemi in Hollywood.
Hey,
That's him in the act.
No,
Can look like a
secondly.
And the name of the movie is Please Give Me Back My Money.
Okay, yes, sir.
You know, here go take a come give that.
I like where you did. Now for my bank.
We
with
don't
that.
go here.
Okay. Today we are off to the meeting with the most important Americans regards to filmmaking, the SAGAFTRA, that's the Screen Actors Guild of America. The team, we are here, we're ready to move. Thank you, Mr. President, Actors Guild of Nigeria, for this great opportunity. We move. Also, the Paramount Studio Tour, airport.
Oh my God, why is the wind like this over here?
See, Shehu propose put my name for what you they call am? Wage born. Yes, firstborn na me, my money, my everything. I make firstborn award.
Wow.
Carol was.
Record. Some beautiful persons here.
What's up, my people? Young journalist G. One time for fly J and you know the thing go.
So my guy won yesterday. Mr. Trump. My God.
The videographer, sorry. My mom is emo, and my dad is
I didn't see you since then. I didn't see you since then.
Oh yeah, because I have to go
I'm going to head straight back to the elevator.
This way? We're going to SAGAFTRA?
Yes.
And why don't we go this direction?
Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Johnson. I'm the National Director of Entertainment Contracts. I'm Julius Nedemeyer. I'm the Director of Residual Processing.
So we'll go this way first?
Yes, sure.
Okay, my name is Dr. J.C. Emekarolas, M1. I'm the president of the Actors Guild of Nigeria.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Alhaji Abubakar Yakubu, the National Secretary of the Actors Guild of Nigeria.
I'm Mark Lionel. I'm just assisting with the meeting.
Still have to know your name?
Mark Lionel. And on the screen we have Rebecca. Rebecca, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi there. My name is Rebecca Damon. I'm our Chief Labor Policy Officer out of our New York office. My portfolio includes our Labor Policy and International Affairs Department.
Yeah, Rebecca was kind enough to join us from New York via Zoom, so very glad to have her.
My name is Anna Maria Orlu. I am here facilitating, and I'm also a SAG member.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, my name is Brown, and I'm the chairman, Actors Guild of Nigeria, Enugu State Chapter.
Hi, my name is Kenny Garikumbi, a member of the Actors Guild.
Let's just get Margot.
Hi, I'm Margot. I'm the marketing manager here at SAGAFTRA, and I'll be here to take some photos today.
Thank you.
And I'm Sharon Reich. I'm the Executive Director of Communications and Marketing at SAGAFTRA.
So I definitely want to welcome everybody. I'm glad you could be here. Thank you again for inviting me to the event on Saturday. It was great to see so many of you there and experience a little bit about what the AGN is doing right now. We hope that you have a really productive week here in the States. And
How's your morning going, guys?
good.
So
Good.
far, so good.
Love to hear it.
Could have been better, probably.
Probably could have been better. We're just putting a break for ourselves.
Well, it's nearly the weekend, so.
Yeah. Where are you guys headed off after this?
Paramount Studios.
And then other travels in the U.S. or?
Oh, I actually live here.
Oh, you live here. How about you folks?
So the president leads the dedication, so he leads where we go to.
You guys are in the country till through the weekend, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Do you have other plans for while you're here?
Yes, we'll have 1 or 2 other meetings, planning next year events.
Okay.
Based on meeting with WME,
Okay.
some of the agencies that we are partnering with, so we are meeting them from today till 12th.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
There's coffee set up in the other room if you guys want coffee, or there's waters at the
Did you know? Oh, okay.
Took a nap.
Let them introduce themselves. Let's do the youngster.
Okay, my name is Ifeoma Okekozud. I'm the Chief of Staff to the National President, Actors Guild of Nigeria.
Okay, my name is Chidema Aneke. Aneke Twins, an actor. My name is Chidema Aneke. I'm an actor. What means?
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. I just want to say a few things which led to our question for this meeting here. 13 years ago, we were here requesting for a twining relationship between the SAGAFTRA and Actors Guild of Nigeria. But it came at a time that SAG was merging with the AFTRA. So then SAG said, okay, because we're doing this merger, we may not be able to entertain any twining relationship now. Even then, SAG was also having a twining relationship with Ghana. And after then, and it didn't become president because when I came here, then I was the secretary. So after many years of me not being in power, when I came back to office, I felt it was necessary to continue with that request because Actors Guild of Nigeria was set up some 25 years ago in Nigeria. We have about 1 million members. In Nigeria, we are present in 24 states of Nigeria. In terms of members paying dues, you have very less number of people paying dues. When we got affiliated with Federation of International Actors sometime in 2011, it became very necessary for us to drive some of those reasons why we're having short membership interest. We found out that the problem was that most studios, most companies who were hiring actors in Nigeria never paid them well, so they don't have enough to pay dues. We also noticed that very recently we have had very big corporations coming into Nigeria, from Netflix to Amazon to all of them. There were no viable contracts between us and these people. And even if there were contracts, they were individual contracts. And then again, we found out also that a lot of welfare issues were there. So we were trying to look for global organizations that we can have very strong learning appeal, how they were able to put their hands together, which was why we needed this one relationship. Because we know that from where we're coming from, SAGAFTRA has a whole lot that we can learn from, strengthen what we're doing to make it bigger and stronger in Nigeria. That's why we felt that we should come back again with this request, appealing to SAG to see that we still have this twining relationship. And then again, we would also, within this request, like you mentioned, see some of the activities of SAG that we saw the last time we came, like the residual room, what does the contract look like? We want to set up the AGN Screen Awards, just a replica of the Screen Actors Guild Award here, to make our guild strengthen enough to make members believe in what we're doing, and then see that tax unionism really works. Because we have been in touch with FIA all this while, but the essence of an organization like AGN, far away West Africa, being in a relationship or in affiliation with an organization in Belgium as headquarters, what are the benefits? What are you gaining from these affiliations, if not looking for organizations like SAGAFTRA to have very strong climate and see how we can create training and make trainings to make our kids stronger. And that's the essence of it. Then, before now, we now decided also that we will set up a kind of an annual engagement in Los Angeles that will help us create diplomatic relationship with the film industry, so that in situations where there are projects or films that needed original African actors or original Nigerian actors, these projects will not begin to look for non-original Africans to interpret these original African roles. And why it has been happening all this while is because we didn't see any of these available original African actors anywhere close. So we decided to set up what we call the Actors Marketplace, which we now said is going to be an annual event. So we believe that annually, if we come around, we must have this same relationship, have discussion with the SAGAFTRA during a gala or dinner or an outing that will show that there is a networking relationship, which will make producers, casting agencies be able to say, oh, we have the Nollywood industry that is second largest in the world, and we join with their actors. So when we need actors and their professionals who we need them in very deep African roles, we can call them over. And we deepen this relationship so that, just like she said, she's a member of SAGAFTRA, she's here.
Sure, if you wanted to do the presentation first, and then I could jump in, or I could just also say, I do actually remember that visit from around the time of merger, and it's wonderful to have you back. Will's gonna walk us through a presentation just to sort of give you the modernized version of where SAG-AFTRA is, just so we're all talking from the same point. In terms of speaking more about FIA, I'm very, very happy to do that, and we can do that in this meeting, and then if you have additional questions afterwards, we can also follow up with that. I'm gonna, my email is very easy to remember. It's RebeccaDamon@sagaftra.org, and Will can pass that on to you, but I do highly recommend that as a vehicle. So while FIA is based out of Brussels, the network of FIA is through all the countries with advanced entertainment communities throughout the world, and I think there's a huge benefit.
And some of them have offices, some of them are just serviced by other actual physical locations. Our core functions as a union, we've got 4 core functions: contract negotiation, administration and enforcement of those contracts, organizing new members, and residuals processing. These are the things that we do to service our members: wages, working conditions, safety, organizing, of course, residuals. Very important to our members to receive that income stream between projects, to be able to qualify for health insurance and for retirement savings with the pension plan. And we also do a lot of public policy advocacy, lobbying, government affairs type work as well, to not only further protect our members, but other working performers nationally and also internationally. Residuals is compensation for reuse of content, and we, in the last few years, have started to process residuals via direct deposit, so we're not sending out as many paper checks as we used to, and we have more and more members actually signing up for that process. Our contracts are TV theatrical, commercials, corporate, educational, new media, interactive, news and broadcast. That covers like newscasters that you see on TV. We also have sound recordings, musical artists, audiobooks, music videos, podcasts. Some of our newer contracts, podcast influencers, we now actually have a contract that covers influencers. And of course, we're very proud that we cover Telemundo and have Spanish language covered contracts as well. We also have independent film low budget agreements, which is fine. I had something I wanted to mention about, just go back for a second to this slide, because I think it's worth mentioning that year to date, 2024, we processed over 5 million individual checks, representing over $1 billion in gross payments to our members. That's just for residual payments, which I think is really impressive. It sort of shows the value that collective bargaining and organizing and residuals can provide for actors between jobs. As you all know, last year we had a really important, groundbreaking strike that went on for most of the summer. We have some video we're going to roll of that after we get through the presentation, but it resulted in incredible gains for us and for our members, and particularly in areas of wages, artificial intelligence. There were a lot of issues around casting and coverage and safety and things like that. So it was definitely a momentous event in the film community, both here and worldwide. We also favor new technologies. We do a lot, and you'll see this is a slide. This is, I think, from last year, but we're having another one this year. There's the Consumer Electronics Show every year in Las Vegas. We put on, along with, in conjunction with AFL-CIO, we put on a Labor Innovation and Technology Summit, which will be at again in January. AI protections. These are some new provisions that were just included in the contract for the very first time. I think it bears repeating that before this strike and this contract, there was virtually no protections for our members for use of their digital replicas using AI, generative AI, and for the first time ever, we actually now have some protections for our membership. And I don't know, I saw Rebecca pop on. I don't know if you want to speak more to that.
Sure, I was just checking because Jeff Bennett, who's our general counsel, and I often tag team on these topics. You know, in the public policy space, whether that is on a local and state level, like we recently had major achievements in California, New York, Tennessee, or whether it's on the federal level, we've introduced things like the No Fakes Act. It's very important for us to advance these conversations. And one of the ways that we do that also is internationally to encourage norm setting in all of the different nations. We work heavily with the EU and other governments around the world, both through our USTR as well as the Commerce Department, to try to make sure that this is taking a worker center approach as people feel out what the guardrails might look like for the next generation of people working in the entertainment industry. So we're very active in that space. Our executive director, Duncan Crouchy Ireland, who is an international expert on this, has gone to multiple different conferences to present just on this topic. And I'm sure that at some point, maybe Shira or somebody else in the room can make sure that you guys walk away with some really good links to think about what that norm setting might look like in your country. Of Duncan speaking on this topic. We have so much recorded media, I won't go.
Practice their skills and do workshops and things like that in here. Wow.
Just members.
Yes, this is a member benefit, right? So,
Okay.
we have 7, 8, part of 9, and part of 2.
And this is our foundation has an on-camera line.
Okay.
Where people can come and they can tape auditions or practices. And this is I actually.
Thank you. So this is one of our office areas. This is the second floor. We house the this actually houses the communications. Yeah, sure. Okay. This room houses the communications and the Los Angeles local offices. I want to show you this.
We're all friendly. What? So we have like a remote working policy, so it's hybrid. So people aren't in the office every day. So there's like work 2 days a week in the office and other 3 days from home, and all the days switch. So if it's
So this is the communications department. We also have the Los Angeles local department back here. We got a little bit of a kitchen area.
do it again, yeah.
Outdoor space that we use. We use this space for member events also. We had a national board meeting here a couple weeks ago. We used this for lunch and. Oh, is this? And this is.
Good evening.
This is an audio audio and video recording studio that we use for our production. So
Hello,
we have a podcast that we produce every other week. We do a lot of video. And
got everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's how we roll. 10 seconds video. Yeah, not post the video. YouTube, I post. Because of the music. I'll do 3 hours.
She's not able to join us. But
So sorry.
this is how do you want to start?
Yeah, I think they're ready, so we should be good there. Most everybody's at run. So this is our residuals department. We are a staff of 28 people. During the quarter, we bring in a couple, 3 to 4 temps, so our staff increases just because of the sheer volume. So we process residuals on a daily basis. 4 times a year, we get theatrical residuals. So every quarter, the amount of residuals increases exponentially. It's a lot. So this last quarter, we just processed, I think, close to 700,000 checks. It took us, on average, about 37 days to get those out. So normally our commitment is to try to get residuals out within 30 days or less. But during the quarter, because of the volume, sometimes that number goes up a little bit. As of right now, we've processed a little over 5.3 million checks. So, and that probably number by the end will be probably over 6 million processed. This quarter coming up is going to be actually our heaviest quarter. But so let me show you where it all starts. So if you follow me this way.
You fall down anything, you fail.
This is where it all kind of starts.
Okay.
So normally, residuals get delivered usually by courier, some by mail, and normally they arrive in boxes like this. So during the quarter, you can't even walk in here because we have so many boxes of stuff that we have to unload. So residuals are divided into 2 different areas. One is we have what we call our electronic processing, meaning we still get the actual physical checks, but the data that comes with it for what we're supposed to pay comes electronically in a file. So what happens is we get that file, we upload it into our system, we scan the checks, and then the 2 are married together and they're matched up by check number. Okay? So once that's done, the system does all the work for us. It updates everything, the performer, the production, the markets being paid. And what happens is if there's any discrepancies, it'll spit out what we call exception reports, which we have to work, clean those reports out so we can continue to push the batch through to processing, which will, yeah.
5555.
Okay, my Rose Gate. Paramount picture. AGN.
This way there. That's good.
Please, let's have your photo card. That's what you need here.
Yes. Yours? You have yours? Everybody's or just his? Okay, okay. Yeah.
Is it time from where?
Does he need the photo card now?
Yeah, he's just his, just the driver's. Yeah.
So, can you confirm where we live?
Where Will is? He said he's actually in the parking lot waiting for us.
So which of them? So I wanted to go.
Let me call and find out.
When I use money, I need to. How much?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You would the other one, you can't be still brown. Sure. And then Thunderbird, VIP guys. Sawi roll.
Now when you post this picture, you know, tag me. President, please, can you?
Can you wait? You have video, but you take. I don't need the video, it's just a picture. But in a day, you give 4. Well, after the 4, you might tell you to play another one. You will not play an ad. Once you finish the ad,
what do you
don't give you bonus of 5. Okay. Yes.
Oh, so just let us know which one you want and we'll mark it down.
We are doing the same thing.
Oh,
yeah.
So you each get your own. Just.
You got a mic up there. That's because it's not conditions.
This is Hollywood.
Where you are. Yeah.
Anyone want to sit here?
Yes.
Yes?
Where?
Yes.
At the membership center, this is where I registered.
Oh, really?
I'm SAG.
You're SAG.
Heck yeah.
He's the one makes you think.
Yes. Abubakar, come and
Yeah, I know. We've been emailing for taking pictures. How many years, right?
And this is Pentane. She's another one of our.
Hello. She watches a lot of Nigerian films.
She apparently recognizes something.
Yeah.
You know, the first time we started, I thought you were a guy.
No.
Dynamo.
I'm still around.
Wow.
But I will retire next year, though.
Okay, next year. Okay, I will attend your send forth party.
So, yeah, I still have a contact with
Pretty much it. Yeah.
Thank you.
So let's go back, we'll go back into the founders now and have a little lunch.
Thank you.
So where are we now?
Very, very important.
Go this way. Thanks, Julius.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Julius.
Nice to meet all of you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
The place inside the machine, and then you print out a statement. The statement is matched up by this barcode. So this barcode is a check number. So this check number matches the check number that's being printed, and it matches it up and keeps it together. And then it goes over there to that machine right there, and it gets inserted into an envelope and statement. Anything that if a performer does direct deposit, there's also another barcode for that where it's putting out into a separate tray. So there's a little bit of two areas we have. The other half of that is what we call dailies, and that's just paper. So we get a paper backup of the data, which we call the schedule, and then we get a physical check, and somebody will enter that information from the check and from the schedule into the system. Same thing, once it's done being processed, it gets what we call posted, and then it gets either assigned a mail date, or it gets assigned a date to be sent to the lockbox for it to be deposited.
Yeah, we'll be there in like less than 5 minutes. Oh. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Record. The president said something. Record.
My president is done talking.
I'm done talking, please.
Joseph is the president. Elle est répétée.
The coffee order?
Yeah.
So what?
Your drink order. Everybody get one.
I just pass me like that.
No, select first. Did you select first?
Let me select first for myself. Oh, thank you.
Now the rest of you, when you prepare coming to
No.
Yeah, this is the whole.
Well, once we finish up.
Ready? What is supposed to do? I do not. I still
don't Next stop. Mr. President, we are here.
Yeah.
At the Paramount.
Hello. Hi, they should be expecting us. We were just told to.
Where you going?
We're going for a tour, right? In Paramount Studio.
Actors Guild.
Actors Guild of Nigeria.
And where are they at?
Here in the car.
I mean,
that's
where,
where
where are they located?
Nigeria,
Can I get
Nigeria.
some IDs?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to check everyone.
We need to check everyone.
Nice to meet you all. We're excited to have you guys with us for the next 2.5 hours. We're going to start heading this way. We'll take you all into our welcome center. Okay. We have a couple surprises.
I can't find me. You're messing from us. Why they Agwa na ndị ọrụ onye ga-edu ya na nga anyị ga-eju.
Name my shoe, the sneakers. Follow my self.
Thank you so much.
Hello. Okay.
naval officer.
Just before we really get started, we just want to let you guys know some of our ground rules for the tour. Photos are totally okay. We just ask no flash photography and no video, please.
No video.